Hello, everybody, and welcome to The Power Is Now. My name is Eric Frazier. It's a beautiful day in Southern California. It's a rainy day in Southern California, but a great day in spite of the rain to talk about real estate for sale. Again, my name is Eric Frazier, and I'm the host of The Power Is Now. And on Fridays, we have what is called a marketing session, soon to be rebranded as a real estate roundtable, where we have real estate professionals who are VIP agents share with us listings that are just great deals, great values, great prices, great neighborhoods, just everything is fantastic about these properties. And they're going to be talking about those listings today. So I want to encourage you, if you are thinking about buying real estate, to please share this video with your family and friends on Facebook. We are live on Facebook. This video will also be rebroadcast on Blog Talk Radio, and that radio show is nationally syndicated. You can find us on iTunes and other media platforms that talk about everything from real estate to life in general. You can find The Power Is Now on any podcast platform. So I want to thank you again for joining me today and being a part of the show. And I encourage you to tune in to The Power Is Now. I would say every day we have something happening on The Power Is Now that is informational, educational, that enables you to grow your business or change your life. The magazine is out for April. Check it out. This is Fair Housing Month, and fair housing is very, very important, especially to people of color. Because it enables us the opportunity, it enabled the opportunity to buy a home wherever you want to live, regardless of race, color, sexual orientation, religion, and that's very, very important in a free society here in the United States of America. Now, today we have our VIP agents, and a VIP agent is endorsed, supported by The Power Is Now. They are on our website, thepowerisnow.com. Right on the menu bar, you'll see VIP agent. VIP agent is someone that has experience, has been in the game for a minute, and really knows what they're doing when it comes to selling real estate. And you'll see that actually today as we talk about the property they have for sale. And we have VIP agents who do not have listings with us today, but they'll be assisting and asking questions about the properties that are for sale. Now, if you have any questions whatsoever about any of these properties, please reach out to the agent directly, or you can contact me, and I'll be happy to put you directly in contact with them. They will start off with their name, license number, and telephone number, but you can find it on thepowerisnow.com under VIP agent. It's right there on the menu bar. Now, in addition to being the host of The Power Is Now, I'm also a Vice President and Mortgage Advisor for First Bank. First Bank is a national lender, been around since 1910. And the views and opinions that I express on this show are my own and do not necessarily reflect that of First Bank. So let's get started here. As I mentioned before, I am the host of The Power Is Now. And if you are thinking about selling real estate or buying real estate, I want you to know that we can help you. We really can. Our focus is on not only providing you with the information that you need to buy the various programs, but as a media company, our emphasis, our primary objective is to help you learn, what you need to do to buy a home. What homes you need to invest in if you're thinking about investing in real estate. What properties will get you in with very little to no money down. And we use all kinds of mediums to do that. So Facebook is one, which we're live today, as well as Twitter and Pinterest and Blog Talk Radio. And we write about these things in our magazine, the Real Estate Magazine, the Radio Magazine, and the National Magazine. If you are interested in learning more about the financing options available, then please reach out to me directly at 714-475-8629. 714-475-8629. My MLS license number is 461807. I'm a licensed mortgage banker with First Bank. Now, on the first and third Tuesday, we have a first-time homebuyer seminar presented by First Bank. And in that seminar, I talk about the various programs that are available to purchase a home. And in fact, on each of the listings here we're going to talk about today, I will have information about the financing of these properties. And so we are prepared today to answer your questions. If you have any questions, folks, you can ask your questions in the chat room on Facebook, or you can drop us an email later if you're listening to the podcast. But I encourage you to ask questions, and we'll be happy to answer your questions. So today on the marketing session, we're going to start with my better half. Her name is Ruby Frazier, and she is the president of Frazier Group Realty out here in Riverside, California. She has a listing. So the property ID is IV 200-24153, 4080 Sunny Sage Drive, Harupa Valley. 1,800 square feet, lot size 6970, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 453,900. All right, and then to reach Ruby, you can reach her directly on her cell phone at 951-202-9075. Her license number is 0175-1773. Okay, so this is the front of the property. This is a nice home, nicely manicured property. And here's some pictures of the interior. As you can see here, we have wood floors on the bottom level, and wood floors on the stairs even, to the landing all the way to the second level. There's the kitchen, and wood floors head into the kitchen. And here is the kitchen. So we can tell that the cabinets are in great shape, but you probably need to do some updating.
Now, Eric, this property would qualify for one of your down payment assistance programs?
It certainly will. I got the details for you. Can't wait. Here are some more. We can see here wood flooring on the second level as well. This is a master, I believe, suite. Here's another bathroom, and here's the backyard. All right, so the backyard is concreted. It's just, I think you can get a spa back there. That's about it, maybe. And here are the details for this property on 4088 Sunny Sage Drive. So at a purchase price of $453,900, you can do a standard FHA, 3.5% down. And folks, at the time, this rate, okay, so this is March 22nd, right? March 26th is when this financing flyer was done. So rates have actually improved. I locked in a customer yesterday at 2.75. I couldn't believe it. 2.75 on a 30-year fixed rate FHA, and VA is the same. So look at this though. Even at 3.5, you're looking at payments of $2,800 a month for FHA, $2,500 for VA, and that's 0 down for VA, 3.5% down for FHA. And then you have the conventional 3% down, and you have the 5 and 20% down. So at 20% down, there's no mortgage insurance, but in either case, payments are across the board are pretty low here, I think, especially for a home this size. And then on conventional, at 20% down, you're looking at a down payment of $90,000. Adding the cost is $96,000. For 5% down, a down payment of $29,000. That's with cost. And then for the 3% down, a down payment of $20,000, $20,459, and that's with costs. That's a 3% down plus closing costs and impounds. With VA, it's $5,101 with VA. And in FHA, with 3.5% down, you're looking at $22,341. Now, both for FHA and VA, we don't have the illustrations here, but you can get down payment assistance and closing cost assistance. And so for the FHA and VA, it's a maximum of $10,000 for the down payment, and then 3% of the purchase price for our, the 3% of the total loan amount for closing costs. And so that would take your down payment down to maybe about $4,000 or $5,000, close to what it would be on a VA loan. And in case of a VA loan, that would eliminate the down payment completely, and maybe even do some principal reduction. So, and for conventional loans, we have programs that will give you up to 5% down payment assistance, and that could just about eliminate all your down payment and everything. 5% on 450 is a little over $20,000. So the down payment assistance programs are still available, and we encourage you to take advantage of that. If you're looking to buy in the Inland Empire, this is a great value. So again, you can reach Ruby at 202-951 area code 202-9075. The MLS number is 1VIV 200-24153 for the agents out there. And the property address is 4088 Sunny Sage Drive, Arupa Valley, California. 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, $453,900. All right. We're going to transition let's see here. We're going to transition to one other, let's see here. Jenny, you ready to go? You ready to go?
Always.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna stop sharing my screen here, and then we'll come back to it and talk about some more properties that other agents have. Setting up, do we have any questions about this listing for Ruby Frazier from our gallery?
It's actually a really great deal. I really like the numbers you put out there. It's priced really well.
Yeah, I agree. And of course, with the COVID virus, things are slowing down. And we're hoping that someone sees this today and may reach out to Ruby if they have any further questions or would like to see the property. By the way, the seller is highly motivated. This property is currently rented. The tenants are very cooperative, and the seller is highly motivated to get it sell. So make an offer for sure.
With the DPA, what's the minimum FICO score for the DPA?
Oh, great question. So FICO scores have gone up with CalFHA to 680.
Yeah.
But we still have other programs that are lower FICO scores. Right now, First Bank has increased their scores to 660. And, there is a possibility that one can still take advantage of down payment assistance with a FICO score as low as 640. We're working through that right now through the Golden State Finance Authority. They offer down payment assistance with FICO scores as low as 640. But what's happening right now, Louis, is that the market is changing. I mean, lenders are tightening up because people are not making their payments. We're going to see defaults on first mortgages rise. And with defaults increasing and delinquencies occurring, all lenders will begin to tighten up, raise their FICO score retirements,
Right.
their debt ratio requirements, and we're in for a rocky road here over the next few months.
Okay.
All right.
So to
Jenny.
clarify that, Eric, even if a client has a 640 for the down payment assistance, they still need to have a 660 to actually get the loan. So it's really 660.
Yeah. Even though, so this is something we're working on right now here at First Bank. Our credit overlay is 660, no question about it. But there are programs that actually fund the first mortgage, and so we act as a correspondent. And they have not raised their FICO scores. Golden State Finance Authority is one of them, and their FICO score is 640. And so we're looking to see what exceptions management is willing to do so that we can keep it going for the low to moderate income buyer with the lower FICO scores. I mean, we don't want to impact everyone if we don't have to. And but I can understand all banks raising their FICO scores to hopefully, in view of what's going on, and to improve their portfolio. Here's the thing: when they do this, it's reactionary. The damage is done, right? I mean, what does increasing the FICO score to 680 or 700 have to do with anybody who is already closed and funded in your pipeline and worried about how they're going to make the payment? It has absolutely nothing to do with them. Nothing. They need to do some other things, some programs to help them stay in that house and maybe modify that payment or put it in arrears. Those are the programs they need to be focused on to now increase the FICO scores and lower the debt ratios on new people coming in. That it doesn't make any sense to me, but that's what's happened. It's completely reactionary to what's going on, and it doesn't make any sense to me. I can go on for days about this. Let's get to Jenny. Jenny, go ahead and share your screen, and let's see what you got going on.
This is Jenny Gonzalez with Keller Williams Corona. My license number is 01249788. My cell phone number is 951-316-0374. Two listings that I am promoting today, they are from the same seller. My seller is highly motivated. And my first one is here in Corona. The MLS number is IG20064303. And it's at 406 South Joy Street in Corona, California. That's in Riverside County. There are actually 3 units on this property. The main unit is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. There's a back unit that is 2-bedroom, 1-bath. And then there's a garage conversion that's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. And the purchase the actual offer price on this is $575, which is a really great deal for 3 units in the heart of Corona. Let me go through the pictures real quick for you.
Sure.
Okay, so this is the main house. I think it looks like a dollhouse. It's actually gorgeous. They just finished painting the outside. They did vinyl fencing. They did concrete work and everything. Let me move through some more pictures. Here's the mailboxes. There are 3 mailboxes that are delivered to from the post office. I'm sorry, I just love this picture. Here, these pictures are before we started raining here. I went out over there. Here's the side entrance. There's a gate entrance to the back units. As you can see, there's fruit trees here. There's new vinyl fencing here. And you can see the back unit back there. Now, this back unit was renovated recently, so it has a lot of upgrades compared to the main house. And you can see there's a nice grass area there for kids to play. This is currently rented out. All 3 units are being rented out. The main house is being rented out for $19.50 a month. The second unit is being rented out for $12.50 a month. And the garage conversion is being rented out for $900 a month. Now here's access over here, the concrete work that they did. There's a shed that stays there. And here's a garage conversion. I think it's kind of cute. They have a little welcome sign there. You can tell that there's kids on the property. And here is the back of the property. There's new vinyl fencing there, and there's an alleyway there. So there's another access point for someone who wants to drive in. Here's a view from the back unit to the garage conversion and the main house. So you can see this isn't a fixer-upper. This is a nice property that's been well maintained. As here's again the new vinyl fencing they put up. And on the side there's some RV access as well. And here you can see from the back, plenty of room. Wanted to show off their greenery here. And here I want to show how big the RV access area is. And you can see how well they do with the water heaters protected there. Everything looks nice and clean. Here's a street view from one side and from the other. Okay, so I'm going to start with the main house. Here is the kitchen. As you can see, it's pretty original from when they did it last, and it's very, very clean. These pictures are mostly move-out pictures and some from appraisers as well. But this is what the kitchen looks like, and I highly suggest if someone's going to go in there that they either live in the house and fix it up and rent the others out, or they possibly fix this up and rent it out for more. It's actually 1,666 square feet, the main house. Some more pictures. Kitchen. Now this is a view from the front door to the kitchen. This is the living room here. It's got a gas fireplace. You see how large this living room is. Now picture remodeling this house at 1,600 square feet, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, that's currently renting for $1,950. How much do you think that'll rent for? Here's one of the bedrooms here. The washroom area. And then I'll go through some bedrooms. There's 1 bedroom downstairs and 3 bedrooms upstairs. Now there's a story behind this bathtub. It actually has an aquarium next to it, and they kept it there. It gives it a little unique personality. Some more pictures. Some bathroom pictures, and please excuse any open toilet seats because I did not take these pictures. More bedroom pictures. As you can see, you know, it's been rented out on a constant basis. Have no problem doing renting this out. As soon as they're vacant, they're rented out again. Very clean. Now this is the master bedroom. I'll show you what's unique about the master bedroom. It has a double door exit out onto the balcony. It's actually great. I love this part of the house. Here's another view of the living room and bathrooms, stairway. Now this is a second unit that was remodeled recently. You can tell by the colors of the flooring, paint, and the kitchen and so forth. A 2-bedroom, 1 bath. It's being rented out for $1,250. You can see it's just very clean. And again, these are move-out pictures. Very, very clean. Sorry about the toilet seat. And the closets are very large as well. There's large areas for whatever you need. I have a unique story about this, okay? When they first bought the property, I almost didn't want to even walk into this unit because it had graffiti in it. You can tell there have been squatters in there. They totally rehabbed this thing. And they've had no problem since. I think it's a gorgeous unit. Now this is the garage conversion based off of the colors. And again, you can see how nice and clean this is. 1 bedroom, 1 bath. And this is being rented out for $900 a month. Okay.
Nice.
So does anybody have any questions on this?
Very nice.
Yeah, it's a great property, Jenny.
I'm getting calls about every other day on this, text messages, phone calls. I've talked to buyers for the agents for them and such, so I'm just waiting for an offer on this one.
Can you begin what the rents are? This is a total of 3 units? Or is
3
it single?
units.
Yeah.
The total rent is $4,100 a month that they are taking in currently.
And so, if someone purchased that home and they lived in the larger unit, then the rents on the other smaller units are what? What are they?
$1,250 and $900.
So that's
And they're on a month-to-month basis.
Okay, so $1,250 and $900. So that's $2,150 that a person would have towards their mortgage payment.
Now, is that the market rent, Jenny, or could they get any more out of that?
I think it's at market for the other 2 units. It's the main house that I think has a lot of potential. You can go up 5% a year on the rents, and I'm not sure when she last did that, but it really is a decent deal. So the next one I have is up in the San Bernardino Mountains. The listing ID is IG200064318. And it's at 341 Weiler Horde Drive in Crestline, California. It's right next to Lake Gregory. It was appraised back in late 2018, and they measured around 2,100 square feet. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath on 7,000 square foot lot for $350. Yeah. Now, what's unique about this property is they bought it as a single-family residence, then they converted it to 2.5 units. And 2 of the units are now being rented out. The top unit is being rented out as well as the middle unit. So let me take you through some pictures. I just recently went up there and took these pictures, so I'll try and run through them quickly so that I don't take up too much time. They recently painted some of the outside. You can see the fresh paint here. This is the gate going down. There's actually 4 parking spaces at this property. When you're up in the mountains, rarely do you have 1 or 2 besides 4. So you got 2 on the deck and you have 2 in the street. Okay, so I'll go through some of these pictures. There's actually a wraparound balcony throughout this whole property, and there's a ton of balconies for all the views. So I'm going to take you through those just to show you how this property is. All these balconies and these views. See, it's downsloped from the street. And this is a view from the street out to the mountains. Here's one of the balconies on one of the units. And this is down on the property. We were just walking on the grounds down below. And there's a street down below there. And stairs going up. Now this is the back of the property. So it's a tri-level. And you can see what good condition it's in. It looks great. Some more outside pictures. This picture from me walking up the stairs to where that parking is right there. Now I kind of wanted to put this in just for purposes of talking about. Now, what do you picture yourself here sitting on your chair outside in the evening with the crisp, cool air, listening to the crickets? I can just picture myself. I know she's done this several times. The owner's done this several times. And this is her sacred place up here. Now I went about 2 or 3 doors down and I was able to take a picture of Lake Gregory. This is the view 2 to 3 doors down. So look at that, right? So here I'm taking pictures here from both the cellar and appraisal. Here's the main kitchen and the main unit, which is a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. And here is a living room with a fireplace. Look how large that living room is for the first unit. Now let me say they did buy this as a single-family residence, and it can be converted back to a single-family residence by just removing walls. All they did is put walls up. So if someone is handy or knows someone that's handy, they can take those walls down, have a 3-bedroom, 3-bath house with 2 kitchens, and have a very good investment. Here's one of the bedrooms. Here's what it looks like furnished. Large closet. How beautiful these units are. And forgive any toilets. Here's what the second unit looks like. It's got a freestanding stove, and it looks like when it's furnished. This is the 1-bedroom, 1 bath. Here's the second kitchen. So let's just say you convert this into a single family residence again. This is all going to be something grandfathered in based off of the new ADU unit law, as we know, of January 1st. Here's where you can put your cabinets, refrigerator, so forth. Here's how clean the bathrooms are. They did a really good job on that unit. So these are older pictures here from bedrooms with the appraisal before some of the painting. And there's a little in the they call it a man cave, that 3rd unit. So it's got a dinette, a bathroom, and kind of just an area. And it was renting out for $600 a month. Sorry about the toilet seat. There's a common laundry area as well. So everybody can get their laundry done. And we went about 2 minutes it took us to get down to the lake. We went and sat and ate lunch. There were people fishing, hiking. It was great. I want to show this as the relevance of where it is to the lake, and here as well. Any questions?
This is a vacation home.
Yes, it is.
So Jenny, they started out with a 1-story, 2-story, or was it all?
It was the 3-story, but it
And they
was
just
just a
added
single family
walls?
residence. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a great listing. Jenny, what is the price again?
$350.
And this is on 341 Weilerhorn Drive in Crestline.
That is correct.
Yeah.
I got 3 leads through my lead source this morning on this.
All right. Well, let's hope you get it sold.
Yes.
Folks, if you're looking for financing on this, another great opportunity. I love the price point, right?
Yeah.
$340.
Can you pull up that you can pull up that other one that was pricing on it.
Yes, yes. Let's see if I can get it together here. Um, if you're looking to finance this property, I tell you, and you're looking for low payments, well, I don't know if you can get better than this. Jenny, did you find out about what's going on in terms of its proximity to schools, and how long does it take to get down the hill if they work in San Bernardino or LA or that kind of
It
thing?
really depends on the traffic. I know we went up and down there. There were just a few people going up and down, and it took from San Bernardino, like at baseline, to drive up, it took like 20 minutes. It wasn't far at all. And the school district is Rim of the World school district. So, they have, when it snows, they have snow days. I'm sure they've got snow weeks like we have right now. I'm not sure if they have the online presence for the schools. It's kind of spotty up there when it comes to Wi-Fi and such. So like I was trying to do a live video when I was there and there wasn't quite a signal there. So it really is, I talked to the neighbors as well. People up there just love being up there. Some people can handle the drive and they don't mind it because they said, we love the way we live up here, but other people can't handle it and they go back down. So it really depends. I highly suggest people rent up there first before they actually live up there.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. So here are the numbers, folks. And this was for 350,000, 341 Weiler Horn Drive and Crestline. And again, rates are falling. They're still very low. These are rates as of 326 and down payment of 3.5%, rate of 3.5, APR 4.599. You're all in 17,700, and that's a payment, principal and interest, taxes and insurance of 2167. And then VA, this basically, no money down, but you still have your closing costs of and impounds of 4108, payment of 1968, and again that's at 3.375, APR 3.570. In both cases, both the FHA and VA, Jenny said the client, in our last interview, Jenny, you said the client would be willing to assist with closing costs.
Yes, on both
Is
the
that
properties, she's very motivated.
okay? So both listings, folks, are owned by the same seller. And so
Yes.
she's motivated to get the property sold. And so let's take advantage of that gift. Conventional 5% down, Cal FHA 3.5% down will provide the down payment up to $10,000 or 3.5%, and then 3% for closing costs. So that's a no money down deal practically. You need about $2,200 to $2,250. That's all you're needing because of the down payment assistance and the closing cost assistance. And that's at a 3.5 interest rate, APR 411. So the Cal FHA and the Golden State Fund as well, with the credit from the Golden State, which can be used for down payment assistance or closing costs, you're looking at having to bring on only about $247 in to close and a payment of $2168 a month. So not having down payment and closing costs, but just having the job and the credit, really, that's all you need. The job, the credit, the debt ratio, because we can get you the down payment, we can get your closing costs, and Jenny can get you some help from the seller on these properties. So Jenny, that was two, right? That was it, right, for you?
Yes, that was it for me today. Yes.
Okay, so do we have, ask our guests here, do we have any questions from any of our VIPs? And for those of you who are watching on Facebook, if you have any questions, please put them in the chat room and we'll read those questions to Jenny. So I want to transition now to Ameer and Ameer Elahee. And let's see if I can get his slides up and ready to go. Ameer, how are you doing today, man?
I'm doing good, Eric. How are you?
Excellent, excellent. Love the background, man. Are you actually at the lake or what's going on, man?
Not yet, man. I was telling somebody earlier, I gotta stay focused during this time. So that's where I want to go back to.
All right, that's right. Well, we should always have these aspirational pictures, right, on our wall. As
Absolutely. Do you
where
land in Mexico? That's what I
that's
need to
it.
know. Do you land in Mexico? I need to buy some.
All right. Well, Amir, we're going to start off with your property in on Wall Avenue. All right. So I'm going to share,
Oh, okay.
and we're going to go through that.
So while you're pulling that up, Eric, I'll kind of get into it to explain the community land trust model
Okay.
that we're using here. And while you're pulling that up, this is a property that basically, because we're a nonprofit organization, we still get properties from Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac that we have basically committed to keep affordable. So this is a property that was a previous foreclosure and it's been fully rehabbed. And what we created was a community land trust. And basically it means that there will be a 99-year lease on the property. And so the actual land will never be sold, but the actual structure can be sold. And the easiest way that I share with people to understand it is that it is literally like buying a condominium. This one just happens to be on a 7,000 square foot lot. So that is really the premise of it. The other great opportunity is because it's affordable housing and it's in a land trust, then it will be sold to folks who are 80% of the area median income or below, based on the San Bernardino, Riverside County numbers. And frankly, we're in April now, and we actually are expecting the new numbers to come out, which may even be an increase in what it had been previously. So that is the details on it. I was actually in a meeting or in a Zoom meeting earlier this week, and we just found out that because of the land trust and of course the home buyer education, there is now 100% financing on this property.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
Yeah, so there is now 100% financing. So we're listed at $230,000, and then the property has been fully rehabbed. So what we do at NPHS in creating affordable housing is really focus on being able to create affordable and sustainable housing. So not only is the price almost 100,000 below what the actual market value is, but in addition to that, we've also got a new roof on the property. It's got an upgraded electrical panel. It also has new central air and heating. And so what we try and do is make sure that the major systems of the property, and of course, we'll do the home warranty as well. Actually, I think there's a 2-year home warranty on this particular property. So we want to make sure that whoever's purchasing the home actually has not only an affordable home, but it's also sustainable so that the major systems will not be an issue coming that they would have to worry about.
Now, Amir, can you see the screen?
I can.
Okay, all right. So for those who are listening on Blog Talk Radio or the podcast later, Ameer Elahee, his license number is 01313504, and you can reach him directly at 626-625-0099, and by email at Ameer, A-M-E-E-R, at nphsinc.org. So this property is 3611 Wall Street, San Bernardino, California, and it's on leased land, a 99-year lease, but 100% financing is available. And I like the explanation you provided, Ameer, and kind of how to look at that. And because it's at some point, this property will revert back to the Community Land Trust 99 years from now.
Right. That's correct. That's correct. And what it does is it keeps properties affordable in communities that could be changing or in transition. As we talked about before, this is about 4 blocks, less than a half mile from the Arrowhead Country Club. So it's in northern San Bernardino County, literally at the base of the mountains. And so it really is going to be a property that will be sought after. The good news is that, again, if you're looking to create some generational wealth or looking to be able to get in a property to build capital to do other things. I'm a huge wealth building junkie. And so I share with people, you're not, I mean, you could go and find a condo for $230,000, but you're going to have a $300 a month HOA.
Right, right. You're absolutely right. And that really, HOAs really impact the ability to qualify for, you know, a larger home. So,
Well, and you, just on the HOA point, Eric, so, and you've been around as well, some of the other folks have too. So one of the things that happens when we get in an economy that starts to kind of slide is that then the HOA, in a lot of cases, becomes huge. And that means that sometimes people aren't going to be paying those. And so then it impacts the insurance, it impacts, you know, what properties are being able to get financed in those complexes. So, you know, this is something that we'll be able to watch, and, you know, we'll know in 90 to 120 days, you know, exactly what impact the HOA situation is. And in this case, you know, you don't have one.
so let's look at this property in more detail. I love the wrought iron gate, the windows. It looks really nice. It's an older property, but it looks like it's been completely updated.
We have, so we updated that with new windows, new doors, flooring, paint. It does have a new kitchen as well as a new bathroom. And so that's the living area. Again, it's really quaint. It's about 1,100 square feet, a little over 1,100 square feet. What you're going to find is that in a very nice neighborhood, it's got a super long driveway. It actually has 2 showers in the bathroom. So because it was built probably in the 50s, you have the cubby shower, which is actually behind that door. And then there's actually a tub with a shower as well. So, you know, for all intents and purposes, it only has 1 bathroom, but you got 2 showers.
Right. Okay. And then you have a huge backyard.
Yeah, backyard is huge. And as we discussed before, that this property had an illegal conversion in that garage. And so we basically had to take everything out of it. But of course, you know, the plumbing that someone actually originally ran there, of course, is still there. And so in this age of ADU, I heard Jenny talking about it earlier, the accessory dwelling unit, you could actually apply to the city to actually have that converted legally into a rental unit. And the good news is for whoever purchases this home is that there's no infrastructure that needs to be done because it's all there.
Wow. Yeah, this is fantastic. And that represents rental income potentially. Are there any
Absolutely.
restrictions when you buy a property on a land lease that, you know, say you can't rent it out or you can't, I mean, what are some of the rules, or are there rules?
So it will be, there is a covenant with the Community Land Trust and NPHS. So it will look like the first-time homebuyers programs that have the down payment assistance attached. And the way it's written up is that equity or that land lease portion of it will look like the down payment assistance in essence. And so we'll have covenants and restrictions there. Still has to be owner occupied, still has to be, I think they will do a income certification. But if you're in the 80% or below the 80% when you purchase, it simply means that that's what you need to qualify. So if your income doubles after you move in, then you're still okay, and there's no repercussions of that.
All right. Now, this is 3611 Wall Avenue. Again, the sales price on that, what's the price again? Because we're showing an appraised value of 320.
Appraisal at 320. The sales price is 230.
230,000, and you have 100% financing. You have special financing available because this is on a lease on leased land. And
Correct.
folks, if you are interested in getting finance, reach out to Ameer or reach out to me as well. I'm still not certain, Ameer, what we can do on lease
Right.
and with a 99-year lease, but I'm certainly happy to bring attention to this great opportunity and to assist anyone who is interested in getting the financing. Um, do you have, and it's still available right now, you have anything pending on it? It's not pending, it is actual for sale.
It is for sale. We have, again, we've been kind of impacted with our office and our team, but we don't have anything that's pending at the moment.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about the next one on Wintergreen. Tell us about it.
Wintergreen, 14861 Wintergreen Avenue in Moreno Valley. Again, it's another property, very interesting. This seller actually came to me because she purchased this from the city of Moreno Valley. It was a part of a special affordable housing program. And so this is a property that initially had down payment assistance from the city of Moreno Valley. And it was a 5-year program where the seller was required to have an equity share clause in the property. So that 5 years has expired, and so the seller is now interested in moving. The great news about this property is that, again, as a part of the neighborhood stabilization program, or the NSP product, is that the property has a new roof, it's got new central heat and air, it's got a new water heater, it's got new windows, flooring and paint, and kitchens and bathrooms. So basically this is a full rehab that took place a little more than 5 years ago. So she's only been in there 5 years, but the property has been kept very, very well. It's on a 10,000 square foot lot. And so that is absolutely huge lot, not quite on a cul-de-sac, but this particular street has almost like an 80 or 90 degree turn there. And so she's actually at the end of the street, which is why her lot is a lot larger. So this is a great property, a great blueprint or floor plan, excuse me, because it is 4 bedrooms. It does have a master with a shower, and it's got a fireplace as well as a walk-around kitchen. So it's really, really a great property at a great price. And this is a great neighborhood. So it's near 2 elementary schools. I think there's a junior high school that is near there as well. And it's probably less than 5 minutes from 10 minutes from your shopping and the restaurant areas there in Moreno Valley.
So let's take a look at some of the pictures here. Does the furniture come with the house?
No, it does not. She's going to take her furniture with her.
But they've done a great job. I mean, it shows well.
It really does. It's bright, and it is. And you hear bright and airy, but because of the windows there on that back wall, it really gives light into the living spaces. And it's got laminate flooring in the kitchen,
Okay.
and the bathrooms are laminate as well. And then the living spaces and bedrooms are carpet.
And is that granite? Looks like granite.
Yeah, that's granite countertops. So it is one that, again, I like it because, again, it's been fully rehabbed. The sellers actually added a whole house water filtration system that will stay with the property. And there's also a reverse osmosis system that will stay with the property as well. So you've got clean drinking water, and then you've got the soft water system throughout the house, which are 2 advantages that, you typically, would pay, $5,000 or $6,000 for.
Yeah, it's really a good sized lot here. Did you say it was 10,000 square foot, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. All right. Well, 309,000. And if you're interested in learning more about this property, for your agents, MLS number CV 200-47410, 14861 Wintergreen Avenue, Moreno Valley, California. I do have financing terms on this property, and I tell you, you can still buy property in the Inland Empire for 300,000, 350. It's in that affordable price range. Although
Right.
these don't come by that often, though. Everything is moving in the mid fours, isn't it? I mean, Ameer.
It is. It is true. It is true. And this is one again that is reasonably priced. I'm a pretty aggressive pricer when it comes to my listings, and so I was sharing with my seller. I'd much rather be kind of right at the market versus above the market and waiting, for something to happen.
Right. No, I completely understand. So, folks, for more information about financing, Cal FHA, Golden State, FHA, VA, USDA. It's San Bernardino USDA. We need to check that out. That's 100% financing for USDA. There has to be certain areas in San Bernardino that might qualify for 100% financing under the USDA program.
Yeah, there are some areas in San Bernardino and Riverside counties that are USDA. And USDA basically is going to be based on census tracts that show up as rural census tracts. And so, we've got the tools in the FFI EC that will allow you to identify those census tracts for the USDA product.
All right. Well, folks, if you have any questions for Ameer, please reach out to him. Ameer, for the sake of our radio audience, why don't you just share one more time your telephone number for them to reach out to you? And
Sure. I could be reached at area code 626-625-0099, 626-625-0099. And these properties are on my website at AmeerElaheeHomes.com.
all right. Do we have any questions for Ameer from our VIP agent guests? And while those questions are coming forward, I'm going to get set up for Lewis Sanders, agent out of Northern California, talking about 33 West Clarissa Lane. Lewis, are you ready for us? All right, he is. So let me get his screen set up. Do we have any questions for Ameer?
Ameer, I do. How long have you had that one on the market in Moreno Valley?
About 30 days.
Okay. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. Okay. I've got a lot of people watching that I know they're looking at it, so.
Really? Okay.
Okay.
Well, this one actually was in escrow, and it was a cash buyer. We chose a cash buyer initially because we were really unsure about what was going on in the market. And what ended up happening is, frankly, the cash buyer was impacted by what's going on in the market. And so we've actually been back on the market for a little over a week after we canceled the previous escrow.
Well, that's a great listing, by the way.
Thank you, Jenny.
All right. I'm going to share my screen here, Lewis. And
Nice listening, Ameer.
oh, he had a
Thank you.
question for Ameer. Go ahead.
No, I said those were nice listings.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So can you see the screen of the property?
Yes, sir.
All right, great. So great listing here. Lewis, why don't we start with your information, contact information, and for our guests who are listening on podcasts. Go ahead.
Okay, my name is Lewis Sanders. My number is my name is Lewis Sanders, of course. My number is 510-485-6091. My license number is 0201-3170. And representing Sanders Realty Group, of course, associated with Realty One Group Zoom here in Stockton, California. And generally, I'm out of the Central Valley. I'm sorry, out of Mountain House, California.
All right. Tell us about this great listing.
Yeah, so you have here today, I have a great listing here today, which I bring to you at 33 West Clarissa Lane in Mountain House, California. It is a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom condo townhouse, residential townhouse, I'm sorry. It is at 1,794 square feet. It's upstairs and downstairs, of course, 2-story. It's just a beautiful listing we have here. Associated in Cambridge Place, which is located in the heart of Bethany Village of Mountain House, California. And just a beautiful home we have here. New carpeting. It's the entryway right here as we walk in. Let's go that way, that route first. I'm sorry. As we walk in the entryway right here, we have the living quarters, of course, which offers bamboo flooring that you can see right there. Which brings a lot of richness to the home.
I love that. I love that bamboo flooring, man. That's really expensive flooring too, isn't it?
Yes, it is, sir. As we walk in right here, we see the living quarters. Of course, all this furniture is included in the purchase price of the home. Everything is new and staged to sell with the home for the potential prospective buyer if they were looking to buy the home. Fully furnished, everything's brand new in the home. All good.
That's great.
Yeah, so it's purchased to sell as is with everything included. So, which a lot of buyers over in Mountain House that usually come from Fremont and over in the greater Bay Area of Silicon Valley look over this way for investment purposes and things like that. So we have that opportunity for those type of investors that comes to buy these type properties for rentals. So it is a condo, of course. As you can see, everything in there is brand new. We have everything has been upgraded. The office space right there was created by the owner. So it's a lot of upgrades, all new LED lighting, as you can see in the ceiling over the kitchen area as well. All new kitchen appliances that were added to the home. As you can see, everything is there. Beautiful cabinetry. And now here in the dining area right there, it's all been upgraded.
What is the price again? I mean,
This price of this home is being offered at $475,000.
Yes. Wow.
Mountain House is a very popular area, like I explained, for investors and a lot of homeowners that potentially moving out of the Bay Area. They're moving to the Central Valley, and Mountain House is one of the locations where a lot of new homeowners are buying homes to live for their families. It offers a very, graceful community. Everybody is like warming, just a very warming community there in Mountain House. I also live here as well in Bethany Village. The schools are generally around, the APR numbers are around 9, 10, I believe it is. So it's a great school. It's one of the best schools in Mountain House. My kids also go there too, so I speak highly on the community. So it's just a very fabulous community. Very, the park is, I believe, is right across the street, right adjacent to this property is the Central Park, where they have a lot of musical events and things like that. So the CSD district building is also right adjacent to this property. It's right in the central of Mountain House. You can walk right across the street to the park. There's a new library that was just built there. We're even bringing Safeway to this community as well. So Safeway is really adjacent to right across the street from the property as well. On the other side of Central Park, they'll have a new Safeway. So, coming off the main street into Mountain House, your home is located right in the heart. So that would bring a lot of value to the potential homeowner for this purchase of this property.
Now, Louis, I'm looking at these pictures here. And again, for those of you who are listening to the podcast or on Blog Talk Radio, I'm looking at appliances that appear to be still brand new, wrapped.
They're brand new. Yeah, their appraiser, she caught the photos, and which was actually good to let you know that they're all brand new. But yeah, she caught him right before the wrappers can even come off the appliances. Yeah.
So we're talking about brand new dishwasher, brand new stove, brand new refrigerator, and it looks like the tile. This looks like Korean. Is that Korean?
Yes, this course typing. Yes.
Okay. Wow. Well, 400 and what's the price again?
The price on this one is 475,000. And right there, we did a conversion. She did the homeowner did a conversion, a children's playroom right there, where she turned the closet into a playroom for the children. They should downstairs entertaining and things like that to give the kids an area where they can play at as well. Right there.
I see.
Yeah. And that also has all new bamboo flooring inside the closet as well.
So this is a two-story. So we have wood bamboo flooring up and up.
No, it's
level?
not upstairs. It's carpentry upstairs. All the other rooms have carpentry. As you go upstairs, there's a loft upstairs adjacent to the into the master suite.
Okay, I see brand new LG appliances. So you're saying everything in the house is for sale? Is the price
Everything in the home is priced to sell. Yes, for sale. Yes, it is, sir.
is for sale? Okay, so the price does not include these things. This would be an addition.
Well, it would be an addition. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
We actually all offers. We're in contract right now on this property, so I had a generous offer on the property, so we are in contract on this property right now, based on with the furniture included as well.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So you are taking backup offers then at this time?
Say it again.
You are taking backup offers?
We're almost at closing, to be honest with you.
Well, let's hope it closes all the way.
Well, I'm certainly hoping so as well. Yes, we're almost finalizing the this contract on this property. So hopefully soon, in the next week or something like that, we should be closing.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, congratulations on a great listing. And if you are in Mountain House, this is what Lewis Sanders can do for you. Get this property sold pretty quickly.
Yeah, we took offers right after the first open house. We had a bunch of offers. The first open house we did, actually the first day was swarming with buyers. And yeah, it just showed really well. As you can see, the home is just full of upgrades, and just, the owner of the home, she just stayed her. So she did her work on this property, and she did an excellent job. And we had a lot of buyers come to this property, a lot of buyers the first day. And we actually had offers willing to be made on that day. And we insisted on doing another open house, of course, for Sunday. And we had offers Monday morning that were over asking price on this property. So,
Wow. So I think you are definitely forming this neighborhood and letting other neighbors, their neighbors know how quickly it's sold. And do you think it's sold right at value, or could have gone for more? You think?
Well, we'll see on closing day. But yeah, we're definitely over asking right now. But everything's adjacent to the appraisal at the end of the day, though.
Well, the fact that you're getting over asking is really a good thing for the seller.
Yeah.
And represents potentially what we're going to see maybe more of as this virus comes to an end. We'll see a lot of pent up demand, and hopefully, we get back on track. On the other side of it is that we could see property values start to decline because of what's going on too. It's hard to determine what's going to happen.
Right.
You have done a great job in getting this sold, in spite of all the challenges.
We have to close on it. So, like you said, the coronavirus the coronavirus situation is the pandemic is really put a little damage on the market right now for those who are out of work, and which is unfortunate. It puts pressure on the market here in our areas actually. So.
Right.
Yeah.
The address is 33 West Clarissa Lane. And if you're interested in buying or selling in Mountain House, Lewis Sanders is your guy. Lewis, any final comments on this property? And do we have any questions from our guests about the property? If not,
Beautiful property. I see why someone would offer over asking price on that.
yeah.
Yeah. Yes,
All right.
it shows very well. It did show very well. However, you know, the market is where it's at, and we're just, you know, hoping to get it sold for the numbers.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's just hope that you keep moving forward and it closes on time.
Yeah, like I tell all my clients and I tell all, you know, potential buyers, I mean, this is, I don't believe this is a financial crisis. I mean, a housing crisis. I think it's a health crisis. And I think that the market, the housing market will definitely bring us back, you know,
Yeah,
at the end of the day, you know.
yeah,
It's unfortunate that, you know, a lot of people are out of work right now and having to sell their biggest assets
yeah.
to recover. And I think that's why we're seeing the decrease in the prices, decline in the market.
No, I would agree with you, and it is it's unfortunate, but I think that this too, you know, will pass. Pass. We will get through this and hopefully get back to a normal market.
Right.
Well, thank you, Louis,
Yes,
for
thank
sharing
you.
your listing today. Ameer and Jenny. Um, you guys turn your videos on. If you have any final comments or questions for our audience, folks, if you're thinking about selling real estate, these are individuals who can help you, and not just the four that are here, but those who are also on our website, powersnow.com. Look under VIP agent, and there you'll find many agents who we endorse and support to help sellers sell and buyers buy. The marketing session is just one more tool that they have to help get more attention to the properties they have for sale. And if you are a real estate, if you are a seller and you're thinking about selling your home, then you know just putting a sign up and putting it on the MLS is just not enough anymore. Especially in this age of technology where everybody's on their phone and watching TV on demand, we need to be there too, and that's what these agents are doing, and that is trying every way possible to bring exposure to their seller's property. So if you're thinking about selling your home, I would highly recommend you start with a VIP agent right on the powerisnow.com, right there on the menu bar. Do I have any final comments or questions from my guest today about the properties for sale or about the market? Any final word?
I just kind of want to reach out and say I really I'm feeling for all these people. I know some people that are actually sick with this virus and they're getting through it, and I'm proud of them and I wish them luck. I know someone that is now back to work after the virus, and it's affecting a lot of us, and it affects us personally when we know somebody. And I just want to reach out and say that I'm here for anybody that is just wants to talk or is just there and needs our service with regards to, you know, advice. And I appreciate this platform because not only does it let us reach people personally, but also through business, and we can collaborate with regards to that.
You're absolutely right, Jenny. Thank you for sharing that. It's important that we stay in communication and that we make it known to our communities that we're available. Jenny's out of Corona, California, folks. So if you need assistance, you can reach Jenny in Corona. Any other comments from our guests?
I just wanted to say all the properties were beautiful. I have some buyers. I actually just got an offer accepted while we were on, so I had to get off, and you know, somebody else just joined us. So I just want to say that I love all of them. Looking forward to sending some offers you guys' way.
Yes, yes. Well,
Can we go over the financing one more time for just, I know you said 660 for FHA.
Yes, yes.
Okay, can you go over the financing with me one more time? For your,
sure, absolutely, absolutely. I'm glad you asked. Before I do, I have to acknowledge agent in training that Success has online. When will she be ready to get licensed? In about 18 years?
I don't know, but she definitely can do some marketing.
Right. Coach
That's
of mine
great.
as well.
That's right. So what's happening right now is that all lenders are raising their requirements. FHA for First Bank, USDA, VA, and I would say we can start with this government. It's 660 right now with First Bank, but many lenders are going to 680, and we may be also. And in fact, if you're looking to pull out cash, and if you are doing a conventional loan, in any type of down payment assistance, your FICO score could be as high as 700. Just if you do a conventional loan, Fannie Freddie versus a government loan. So here's what I can guarantee is going to happen. Whatever you're being told is going to change. That I can guarantee. What I'm saying to you right now, by the time we have our next first time homebuyer seminar, which is April 21st, I'm sure there'll be new news, new changes, and perhaps even more restrictions on buyers, from lower debt ratio to higher FICO scores. In fact, we have a special guest on April 21st at 7 o'clock p.m. right here on our Facebook page live, facebook.com/The Power Is Now. We have Carolyn Sensori, who is the marketing director for the Golden State Finance Authority. So please note your calendar. Our VIPs will be guest panelists on this show, and we're going to ask a lot of questions and go through what's still available through the Golden State Finance Authority. Golden State has a couple unique things about them that most people don't know about, and that is the fact that you don't have to be a first-time home buyer to get the money. 4% is that what they're providing. In fact, it can be as high as 5% is what they're providing for down payment assistance. Another thing that most people don't know is that if you're a first responder or a teacher, a retired or police officer, it's a grant. It's a grant. It's not even a loan. And then the other thing that people don't know about is that unlike other down payment assistance that have a silent second and but it has to be paid back, no payments are required, just like most programs. No payments are required, but there's no interest being charged. No interest being charged, and it is completely forgivable after 3 years. 3 years. The debt is forgiven for the down payment assistance. So those are some things that are just so unique about the Golden State Finance Authority program. And I'm excited about them coming on the show. And there's one more thing, by the way, and that is they will allow you to purchase more than one unit, up to 4 units. Your maximum loan amount is $510,000. So, but maybe you can't find something in 4 units in that under that loan limit, but you can at 2 units, right? Or maybe 3, depending on what area you're looking at. There is no other program that I'm aware of nationally that will allow you to buy a 4-unit property with down payment assistance. And so I'm really excited about having them on. Please tune in. I want to put the word out to all my VIPs. You guys are on the panel, you're on the show. So please join me so you can ask. And so also, we're looking at other guests. We're going to have underwriters. We're going to have people from CalFHA. There's a lot happening, so we are inviting them all to come on our show and to tell us what's going on. So that's what's going on, Lewis, in terms of the financing. And if I can be of any further assistance to you, just reach out to me, and we can help any buyers that may need financing. If you are a first-time home buyer, please reach out to me, 714-475-8629. Will help you understand what's available and how to get the money. And then if you don't have an agent, I'd be happy to introduce you to one of my VIP agents who do a fantastic job. All right, any other questions, any final questions? We're definitely past time. If not, I want to encourage those of you who are real estate professionals to please consider the VIP agent program. If you're thinking about growing your brand online, getting more exposure, we're looking for agents. You have to qualify for the program. So reach out to me. All the details are on our website at thepowerisnow.com under membership. All right, I believe that is a wrap. I've covered just about everything. Have I missed anything, guys? Hopefully I haven't.
I want to just go over that for the down payment for the you said I know we're having another meeting on the 21st with some other agents as well that will be informing them about the fourplexes and the apartment buildings. What did you say about that one again?
Yes, the ability to finance a fourplex and is available with with the Golden State Finance Authority. The maximum loan amount is the conforming limit, which is 510-400. Unlike a standard FHA or a standard conventional, as you go up in units, the maximum loan amount goes up as high as $1.3 million. But on this particular program, they capped it at 510-400. I wish they would change that rule. I don't know why they do it, but it is a rule that they have.
All areas, or that's just what about like in the Central Valley and things like that?
Anywhere in the United States, I take that back. Anywhere in the state of California. Anywhere in the state of California. Now we can do FHA. You may not be aware of this, Louis, but FHA will allow you to buy a 4-unit property with only 3.5% down. VA will allow you to buy a 4-unit property with no money down. So there are opportunities to buy investment properties, but the key is you have to live in the property.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, folks, that's a wrap of the Power is Now marketing session. Thank you for joining us today. I encourage you to tune in to us every week. We have something happening right here on Facebook and other platforms. And it is an awesome opportunity to get some questions answered, learn something new about real estate and what's available in the marketplace. If you need an agent, I can't emphasize enough the importance of reaching out to us. Referral business, we all know this. Referral business is always the best business, right? We all know this. And so we've done the work for you. Let us help you find the agent you're looking for. We get to help you get the property you want to buy. And we have agents nationwide that are connected to the Power is Now that can help you to achieve your goal of home ownership. Thank you for joining me today. Remember, we are at our best and we maximize our success when we act now. The power is now. Have an awesome day.